Hi, David Bridgeforth here in my living room. Um, and I wanted to talk to my LGBT community, my family, my people, my fellow brothers and sisters of the human race. Um, Several things. First thing, I'm very saddened right now. I clearly could be close to depressed by the loss of the life of Lynn Harris at 54 of a heart attack. Lynn Harris, if you don't know, is a best-selling author. Actually, he is probably the greatest um, black gay author of my lifetime, of our time, of my generation. We have others. James Baldwin, clearly, he's a god of literature. Langston Hughes, but they've been dead 40, 50, 60 years. But alive today, he's one of the greatest writers. 11 books, 10 of them bestsellers. And what made him, I think, successful is the fact that not only gay people read his work, straight women, straight folk read his work. And not only that, he was very mainstream. He was on all kinds of TV shows, Today Show, The Early Show. He was on a lot of television that were popular and mainstream. The success that he had was unexpected. I read that he was an IBM executive that wrote this book called Invisible Life, and he was selling it out of the back of his trunk of his car, and in beauty salons, talking about the the download phenomenon, selling it to straight women and getting their hair done, and from that, not having a publisher, finding a publisher, and from that, his book became so successful, and then he had several books that made millions of dollars. Very wealthy man, but he died of a heart attack. Two things hurts me. The first thing that hurts me is the fact that he was 54 and he died of a heart attack. Who dies at 54? Only a few weeks ago, maybe less than a month ago, Michael Jackson died of some kind of heart-related issue. The first thing that this says to me is that this is God in heaven telling me, take care of your body, baby. I don't want to be on the top of my game, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to be a best-selling author making millions of dollars for a book deal and die because I didn't eat the right food or die because I didn't take care of my body. Nothing tastes as good as health feels. That was the first lesson. The second lesson is I really believe that you cannot go into your future. You cannot be anything in life. You can't be successful. You can't stand erect in who you were meant to be until you know your history. My answer said that to me. You can't stand in your present and walk confidently in your future if you don't know where you've come from. Lynn Harris, is where I come from. A black gay man with a dream that made his dream become a reality. Wow. And so in this moment, I honor him. I miss him. I don't know him. I have friends. My gay father, Stanley Bennett Clay, best-selling author, very good friends with him. I never met Lynn Harris, so I don't know him, but I've heard stories of him. I know my father, Stanley, is very depressed, very sad, very shaken by his sudden death. And so my love, my condolences, my heartfelt sympathy and sadness goes out to his family, his loved ones, his friends, because it's hard. It's hard. It's just really hard to realize that someone who can contribute something so meaningful could leave so quickly. But what I am grateful for, what I will celebrate in this moment, is his life, what he did contribute. Books, the characters in his book were bigger than life. They were larger than life. That's the first thing. The second thing is I did a video. This is Bigger Than Gay Part 2. Bigger Than Gay, the first one, people enjoyed it. I got a lot of response. I got to interview people because of it. I got speaking engagements because of it. I got a lot of attention because of it. But I also got some negative attention. And people who felt that I was talking down to gay people when I compared gay people to other gay people who are successful, as Stanley Bennett Clay and Keith Boykin and Patrick Ian Polk and Elin Harris and Lloyd Boss and people of that nature. When I compared regular people to these great people, I was said I was talking down to gay people and that I thought that I was better and that no one could ever achieve the success of Keith Boykin. And I had to do another video because this is the reason why I'm doing this video, because people who make those kind of comments have not seen the light. Don't know the truth. They still been lied to. They believe the lie. Truth be told, ladies and gentlemen, we all have something special. We all have a significance within us that only God in heaven everywhere knows. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has it entered into the heart of mankind what is possible for our lives. And the fact is, we've been lied to. We've been told that we aren't great, that there are only a few people who could become great, and that we have to be the average and the ordinary and the common. But I'm saying to you, you are uncommon. With that which is within you is bigger than you can ever imagine. That you can do all that you want to do with your life. That everything that Keith Boykin or Lloyd Boston or Stanley Bennett Clay or Elin Harris has ever done in their life, you can do that or more, simply because you have the same stuff within you. The same stuff that allows your heart to beat and the blood to gallop and chase and pace through your veins. That same stuff is in Keith Boykin. And if he can live his dreams, if he can utilize his greatness and channel that in his field and become great in that field, I say to you in this moment, you can too. There is no big me's and little you's. He is great and I'm not. He had a chance and he had an opportunity that I didn't. We all have the same opportunity. My favorite book says God is not a judger. He is not a judger or a lover of certain persons. He doesn't love one person over another. He doesn't respect. He's not a respecter of person. He does not respect one over another. He loves us all the same. We are all God's children, extensions of God on the earth. And so I say to you, if you are a son, if you are a daughter of God, gay, straight, black, yellow, Hispanic, Native American, Asian, pretty, plain, fat, thin, doesn't matter who you are. If you are a human being on this earth, you can do the same. That's what Maya Angelou said to me. We were having coffee sitting, and she said, David Bridgeforth, Les Brown, I am a human being. Nothing human is alien to me. I am a human being. Nothing human is alien to me.